Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check, mic check. Oh, not that one.
Yep, it's that one. Alrighty. Oh my god, alrighty. Oh my fucking god, who the hell's my phone? Alright, there's that. Hey, what's up, dude? Red. Fuck. Hold up, chat. What did it say to do when that light turned red? Alrighty. I'm so sorry, chat. I'm trying to get the wheel connected. As we can all tell, it's not going too good. Alright. Cut there. Reconnect you. Reconnect you. Put you up here. Wrong way. Alrighty, let's get this wrapped on the other side, I should probably also exit out of Steam real quick before my whole fucking PC crashes probably. Alright. Fasten you down. Are we for real, bro? What? The fuck? Make it make sense, chat. Alrighty. What am I doing wrong here, guys? Curious, maybe it's in settings, knowing my happy ass. Come down here. I'm so sorry, guys. This moment doesn't take forever. It's just nothing's working today. Is it this one? Alright guys, we're gonna give this one more try. If it doesn't work, we're doing it via controller. Maybe I need to reopen up my game. That could also be very much it. Quit out of this, come back over here. Reopen Forza. Maybe I'm just like... Chat, I think I figured out the issue, but... Alright, y'all. You're not gonna be able to hear me for like the next 5 seconds. Let's go ahead and take this out.
Alright, whatever. I don't give a fuck. You guys are gonna be connected via this. Which means in that case, we can just do this. Yeah, that shit's not working. Where the fuck was that one coordinate? Holy shit, how the fuck do I manage to lose a cord already? Where did I put it? Oh, I put it right there. Yeah, boy. Alright. So it did say that it wanted data USB cords. Crank it down, crank it down. Out. Chat, this is a fucking process and a half. Can't even lie with y'all. Oh, holy shit, we got it. Oh, chat, call me the fuck W in the chat, guys. Put W's in the chat. Holy shit. Yo, are we for real? Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, what the fuck? Let's get you guys some audio real quick. Audio input.
No, I don't think that was it. I'm so sorry, guys. What the fuck?
Welcome back, Spartan.
How did I do it last time? Desktop. Yep. Fuck did I do this shit, bro? Hold up. That's way too much damn work. Oh shit, wait. Okay, y'all can hear it. Alright, that doesn't suck I now. Alright, y'all, let me go ahead and get this shit set up real quick. That's, yeah, there we go. What's this? Put that there. Oh. this shit. Yeah, I can't fucking drive.
Racers leveling up across Horizon Japan. Party people, where's my pink wristbands at? Yes! Now leave your hands up if you got your sights set on Legend Island. I will see you there. If they do glass bottom boat tours or something. Let's be honest, Scotty ain't racing his way to Legend Island anytime soon. My place is right here behind the decks of Base Arena. Unless, of course, I talk to those pilots they brought in for the next showcase. Pilots, showcase, hit, hit. back on the one and only Base Arena after that incredible Horizon Rush event. Hey, yo, anybody catch the driver on that last run? Maybe from one of their friends, no? Okay, well, we are definitely going to be seeing some more of them, but until then, I'm just going to make up a name. Betty Anderson. Props on that amazing run. What? Betty Anderson was my high school music teacher, and she was really, really cool. Hey, Miss Anderson, if you're in Japan and you're listening, this one's for you. Let's get it. Showcase, dude. We have all the time. Oh, wait. Say that again? Yes, I know. It's in Japan, Hamada-san, but giant robots are real. How many times have I told you? Okay. It's okay. Calm down. I'll go check. I'll call you back. Horizon? If this showcase news is true, you might want to clear your schedule. She hurries me in to watch a Horizon Rush event. And yo, listeners, you have got to catch this one live. I saw one driver taking this thing on, just plowing through snow, going over ramps I wouldn't even step on without triggering vertigo like it was nothing. They earned a new wristband, too. You know, I am not so sure that Scotty Tyler is made for airtime. Unless, of course, you mean on the radio. yelling, and then somebody waved the flag, and I think Scotty is in the festival now. Like they gave me and some other really cool individuals a wristband, and security hasn't come and taken it away. Oh, this is the greatest day of my life. I'm gonna enter so many events and spin so many Base Arena bangers. Okay, I can do this. Legend Island, here we come. Horizon Japan. Wow. It feels so good to finally say that. Have you seen the speed traps they have here? I mean, they work exactly the same as the speed traps at every other festival, and they're not even really traps. They're more like kind of photo booths at the mall, but they're in Japan. I mean, Japan, you guys. Go. Drive fast, get stars, see a temple, customize a Toyota, for God's sake. Whatever. Just stay tuned to the one and only Base Arena. Let's get it. This is your boy Scott Tyler, and hey, I heard some of you just got a chance to meet Kono Yuji-san down in the Horizon Garage. What do you think? He's amazing, right? Dude has forgotten more about Toyota engines than most of us will ever know. He's super approachable, and get this, he likes some bass with his hi-hat. That's what he told me anyway. Possibly joking, but if you weren't, Kono Yuji-san, this next one's for you.
Oh dear God. Do I want to spend like 20 hours of my fucking life doing this? No. Are we going to? Yeah. Alrighty, here we go. 'Cause I really fucking hate myself. Oh, you don't. Oh, wait. Do you know about the Goliath? The Forza Horizon 6 and about how terrible it is? Oh, sorry. Yeah, yeah. Do you know about the 50 lap challenge? Oh my God, I can't do it with this car. Are you willing to sit here for about 22 hours today? Like, dead serious question. Are you willing to sit here for 22 hours? I'm gonna do it. I will fucking do it. If y'all want me to do the Goliath, I will do that shit. Otherwise, we can do 5 hours and do the Colossus, 50 laps. So that's the Colossus. That's a 23.4 mile lap. Versus, hold up. No, that's the Titan. Oh, I know I'm out of my mind. I just watched somebody do it since yesterday. Oh yeah, this is the Goliath. 53.1 mile laps. I'm willing to do it too. Select route, that's the Goliath, event settings. Driver difficulty, any max number, laps 50. Season current, weather time of... no, let's do free roam, let's keep it at fixed. Black camera, traffic is gonna stay off. Oh yeah, believe me, I know. Performance class is random. No, I'm not validating. I'm just gonna publish. Alright, let's see here. That's just hypercars. This one. So, I like the vent. I'm not trying to do that shit, bro. Yeah, I'm willing to do it. My thing is that I just,
Now, the performance class?
no performance class. Edit name. We're gonna call this Goliath. I know I totally misspelled that shit, but whatever. We don't care. Operating system. Chat, if I do this, I deserve something if I do this shit. Like, most people are probably gonna be like, oh yeah, no, he's not gonna hit this, you know? This is like impossible as fuck, you know? Like, blah, 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 blah. But my thing, to be honest, I might do it in the NSX, or I'll do it in the fucking Valkyrie AMR. Which one should I do? Not a hypercar because I will lose my mind. Alright. I'm gonna need to turn off this goddamn light though. Oh, make it a little better on my eyes. Also, chat, we are using controller. Call me controller player and shit, but I don't give a fuck. Oh, we're also doing this on manual transmission. Oh, that. Oh shit. Alright, I'm gonna teach you guys something. You see that guy right next to me? It's called Bowie knife, 99. You'll see in about 18 minutes. I missed the goddamn checkpoint. Holy f. Oh, this is gonna be a long day. If you know the story about Bowie Knife, you'll know that his nickname Evil Forza, he lives up to that name. I'll hang around. Y'all know the story about Bowie? Yeah, he lives up to him. Well, he lives. I'll just tell you this. I was not paying attention right there. Holy shit. Oh my god, I don't want to be remotely close to that guy. I don't trust Bowie. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Rather than hate ourselves by using that, let's rack up skill points. What I mean by that, you'll see what I mean in a second. Wrong thing. Wrong thing. You guys will see what I mean by that. What we're gonna do. And come over here, Solo. No, that's nothing there, right? We're using a Formula Drift. I'm gonna kill myself. Alright, here comes the 22-hour-long marathon, y'all. I will make breaks, like, you know, if I get piss and shit, but... And for the most part, we're doing this. Like, are my women? I don't know. I just like how the women design is in this thing. I like the colors of these guys rather than male figures. Male figures kind of like stupid. They look more like women than one of those. Holy, stop eating my ass. Holy shit. This thing rips beautifully and stuff. I don't know if I drift in it. Why? I don't know. I just don't feel it. We're here for long. Basically, guys, if y'all ever want to find like Scorpions, you get this part and it's not even there. But it's like not really a festival playlist, but more like it's your journal. You get it in your journal, and I think it's welcome to Japan. Is what you get it. I don't remember how exactly I got it. But I did not buy this one. It was given to me for free in because in the Jesco, it takes me about give or take 21 minutes on the back. And that's another because I watched somebody that did it in Scoopers phone. Edition and basically what we had done was did all 50 laps, 22 plus hours, and we found around 180, 200 miles an hour. And we got done. We had over 300 spare points and over 40 minutes. He wasn't really going for it skills. But I'm doing like I'm going for it some shit. But he wasn't. I just have traffic enabled. I don't love getting percent shit. I mean, I'm gonna do this for about like 2 laps maybe. And then I'll actually make a list and buy it. Yeah, by the way, we are in a final. Yeah, but remember, on this map, like right here, is where the dress code will really start. How did I not do this first? By the way, this car is stock and heavy and touch. This is just the base vanilla wolf car. I'll tell you what, guys, it feels really slippery and sexy here. Like, it's not controlled. Shit, I think I'm still gonna survive this launch really well. Especially Evil Forza. It goes like 200. So I didn't start up Rush, like save anything for this game, but I think people really love it. your stuff. Really quick on the I need to like put your stands and shit. It's up to comfortably, but I'm doing for sure. Really good, and trying to get tighter because I'm not playing on it, but it seems like very muscles like right here. I'm looking to drop it down to the fifth because I can start ratio right there. Sixth gear, I would need some pick up and shit. Doesn't immediately start spinning shit. Also, I think Bugatti also has licensing. Bugatti's not out. Every other. They jit across the entire fucking map. Yeah. I believe it's up here. In this area, Evil Forza well, for the guy off of the different and he does it every know when we're able to start sliding. Wasn't scared, boy. Yep. So I was slide the Alright, sorry about that, guys.
was a fun project. You got a fully fixed up Nismo in your garage. The Fable number 23 back in action.
Let's test our luck. We're killing Rocky today. Yeah, we weren't feeling very well today.
Around, it is safe to do so.
Alright. Going on to the next build. You know what? Let's just do it. All right. Let's have some fun.
Yards. Turn left. Turn left.
They call me a lumberjack.
Okay, so a matcha, oat milk latte, a couple of melon pans, any...
Well, if we're gonna have fun, we're gonna have some fun.
Want to share
Put me in the track, Hawk.
I love a waffle. What about a... Oh, hey, we're back. Sorry, pals. We were just ordering off Raku Raku. Heard of it? Gets food to you in a flash.
You can even request the driver to get it to you in style. Look.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's what happens when you collaborate with the Horizon Festival. Tell them to do a flip.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. 100 yards. Turn right. Recalculating route.
Y'all understand? Track on the mission. got your fuck ass turn around when it's safe to do so. You know what? I'm gonna pull up the fucking 3x3. Everybody's cooked, bro.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Holy shit.
Recalculating route. Yards. Turn right. Yards. Turn right. Turn right.
Oh, I turned over there.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Let's just turn around and check. This is me turning around. It's called me just flying through the ground and forwards. Holy shit!
200 yards. Turn right. In 100 yards. Turn right. In 100 yards. Turn right.
No, it's called We're Going Straight.
Okay, friends. Who is good at math? This next one's gonna multiply your skill scores, so get going. Actually, don't stop to think about the math. Just do. They add it up for you anyway, I think.
Calculating route. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
I think we're right up.
Calculating route. In 200 yards. Turn right. In 400 yards. Turn right.
Let's get this shit going. Oh dear God, Bowie Knox right next to me, chat. Get me the fuck out of here! I still find this shit so easy to slow up and slow down. Oh dear God, it's going on. Oh dear God, I'm actually scared. I've never been scared this much of a game. I have to go. Hey! That's not cool, dude. It's not cool. I might have to put on like traction control though. So we can bring that up to, yeah. It's fucking insane. Holy shit. I was not expecting the demon to start so gliding that. Down the road this way. Bro, it still slides with traction control. Just lost in all the fucking places, bro. Holy. Bro, it still slides so damn hard. I'm gonna be okay with going out and fine because going out and 20 miles today. Oh, pass. Get out of my way, man. Need Dora else shoot too. Not enough to hit you. Just grab that one. Alright. Yeah, they got nerfed. I did not think that was going to work. That did a lot better. Drifters, 400 barriers. A genuine minus charge. It spins off of the I thought that was better. What the? Get your bitch ass up here, guys. That's why we're gonna run you over. Fuck you. I'm just really making that extra. Get away from me, Dance. Oh, that's how it's done. That's a fucking 24 Mustang? That's not concerning.
And have you seen the region mascots? There's a different food or drink for each region.
Love it. What if we do a big one?
Actually, you know what? Let me go into TikTok real quick, guys. Shelby GT500. Alright.
Smash through.
Welcome back, Spartan.
Let's get this.
Go see what it can do.
Did we just get a fucking stock car? Anyways, auction house, search auction, make, Shelby. What's the dude coming across? Oh, I already have that. Hold up. Maybe it's the Ford, possibly? Question mark, question mark? Once we're here, though. See if we can snipe. Yeah, that GT500. Oh, fucking Mustang. GT17? Ford Lightning? Oh, hell no! We can get the Mustang as a drift. The Mustang's driftable? I know that ain't the Mustang. Yeah, that's a Nissan. Supra, BMW. I don't see it. Whatever. I kind of want to get this into the look out of it, but I probably shouldn't. Yeah. By the way, only Koenigsegg. I'm only missing 2 Koenigsegg's right now. What the hell are you, and why do I want you? I have a fucking Range Rover Sport. Did not know. Lotus, Lucid Maserati, Mazdas. Oh, fuck ass Mazdas. McLaren, she costs 5. Oh. I would kind of like to have that, but no, that's way too pricey. I purchased the asshole. Oh no! Let's see, we got GR Supra. Ultima, I mean, it is fast. I really want that though. I don't know what the fuck that thing is, but I want it. Chat, do I do it? Do I do it? Do I do it, chat? Yeah, nothing else seems fun. Like, who the fuck wouldn't want to drive this little bitch? It's only a cheap ass 190. Here. Go ahead and set this one down next to it, make sure. I'll go ahead and put this back on, take this out, put this in for real for you guys, because I love you guys. I'm gonna get you guys set back up onto the OG mic. There we go. Alright, say goodbye to shitty old fuck-ass headphone microphone.
Okay, so this testing. Oh.
Yep, it's that one. Sorry about that. Did not mean to ear rape you guys, though. But I had to do a quick little test because if I'm really close to it, I do it. And it comes back as super fucking loud. That's how we know. Yeah, what I was talking about was this one, guys. I'm trying to get like these done because if you get like, I don't know, 8K worth of this shit, you get the fastest car in the game. Did my game just crash again? Fuck me in the asshole. Alright guys, let's get a little vote. FH6, CFB26, or the Crew Motorsport. Actually, you know what, for the time being, I would actually like to play College Football 26. Let's see if I still got aiming, guys. Ew, fuck OSU. So I'm calling it OSU. It should be FSU. Fuck. Fuck State University. Or FOS. Fuck Ohio State University. Alright. If y'all can't guess, hold up. If we're doing this, we're doing this. Where I put my jacket at?
Entering menu narration pop-up. Do you want menu narration? No, turn it off.
Go blue, motherfuckers! Hold up, let's get you guys a little tilted down here. Go blue, motherfuckers! There we go. Alright.
Yes, no,
Turn
turn
that bitch
off.
off. Go blue!
There's something in the air.
Oh. College football 26. Go blue, motherfuckers! Experience level.
Entering accessibility screen then. Key narration volume set
Enlarge
to
on
100.
graphics. Yeah. Normal. Actually, you know what? We're gonna turn that bitch off. Alright, we're ready, boys. Positive play. Oh no, I'm calling someone a fucking faggot. I have every intention to call somebody a faggot today. Yes. Continue with the EA play. Ultimate Team, Road to Glory. Create your legacy as a player. We'll do a little exhibition. Let's go find fuck ass yeah. The game. Let's go fuck over OSU, guys.
This is a very intriguing, compelling matchup. This team comes in ranked in the top 5 on the road, wearing a very big target, trying to avoid that upset trap. Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 22nd ranked team, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going.
God damn, those are some big boys.
The Buckeyes will kick this away to get us going here. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Michigan Wolverines offense making their way on the field to open this game. You'll recall the last time they played, the Wolverines won a very close game. That has not been forgotten in Columbus for a single minute since then.
No, and if I remember right,
Alright, so guys, basically what's going to happen is, unlike normal, we're actually,
offense can make the adjustments.
the Buckeyes,
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
alright.
Trying to find some room.
Oh, wait,
Here's
what the
Haynes. And he goes nowhere.
Oh my God.
Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd and long now from their own 10. And he's got it again. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time, or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray
we're gonna
area.
throw it to
Decides to
Marsh.
hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
And the 4th pass is incomplete, but there is a flag. This is a big call. Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. The offense gets a 15-yard penalty. So 1st and 10. That's a costly mistake by the defense on 4th down. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think the rivalry has changed over the years. Guys in my era would tell you it was a game that was the most heated but the most respected because of the way you were recruited by both schools. There was the Woody, there was the Bo influence on the rivalry. But I think in the new social media era, I think it's more about hatred for the two schools. From both sides, it's just a different feel. We'll feel that today when these teams go at it.
First down, looking to throw the football.
No, this
That one's
motherfucker.
picked off.
Boy, a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
Handoff taken following the right tackle. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the grab.
Damn, we just
Keeps
fucking
the
decked
foot
him.
inbounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
We talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And a
0
decent
blitz.
gain there before the defense brings him down. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0.
Guys, I haven't played this game in forever, so give me a small break.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense.
All right,
back out on
let's
the
run a
field.
jet.
They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They look to throw it here on second down. Gets made on the out route. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Makes the catch downfield. And the gain just good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. On the ground, it's Haynes. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's already thrown an interception here in this first half. He doesn't want to make a habit of this going forward. Almost threw another one.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Caught over the middle. It's Hansen. The Wolverines are on the move here.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Grab down the middle. It's Marshall. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Hand off to the single back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kurt. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far.
I don't want to talk about that one, guys. We're warming up.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter.
Mountain stick.
So what will the call be here? 4th down and long from their own 47. Motion now from the tight end. Needs a completion here on 4th down. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9.
Now, give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming 3rd downs.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Fuck you, Brutus. I hope Me and Brutus, we got some issues.
Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. Trying to kick it away, helping his team to field position. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Off the play fake on 1st down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Well, we're just here in this 1st half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. To pass. It's Sand. Hit just as he throws.
Abilities? What the fuck?
Touchdown, Ohio State. Here's the foot. End zone. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Makes the throw across the middle of the field.
Quit fucking doing that shit. Not some more shit, bro. Alright. I'm ready. Let's go.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode. Next, let's choose your rosters. If you're looking for the latest EA Sports recommended roster featuring more than 1,000 additional players, choose the active roster option, or you can select the rosters from our original launch with a default roster option. Here is where you can customize your Dynasty experience. It's now time to select your team. Time to figure out where on the... Now for the fun part. Here, you'll create a coach of your own. Congratulations. It's time to sign your first coaching. Let's quickly walk through recruiting in EA Sports College Football 26. Our recruiting system follows a 3-stage approach. Stage 1, add a player to your recruiting board. Once they're there, you can select actions to gain intel on what they value when it comes to committing to a school. These actions also help to get on a recruit's radar and can move you into their top schools. Once you're in a recruit's top 5, Stage 2 commences, allowing you to pitch to a player the things your school does well that they value. If you're having trouble finding interest that match, try to use the sway mechanic to get a recruit to change their mind. Finally, when a recruit is ready, Stage 3 is all about you closing on the recruit. It's at this point you can host a recruit on campus, allowing you to focus on specific school strengths in an effort to get a verbal commitment from the recruit before signing day. They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. The Lobos about to kick it away and get this season started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coach team, and they stop him at the 21. The Wolverines offense will go to work first. And there has been a lot of talk about this guy. Jesse, they say the farther away you line up from the football, the easier it is to play early. When you're as good as this dude, you're going to play no matter what.
Well, this offense knew he was good coming out of high school, but talking to their quarterback and their coaching staff before the game, David, they didn't know he was this good. He's made catches in practice. He's done things in scrimmage that is completely wowing everybody. Now the question, can he do it when the lights are on and everybody's watching?
And I think receiver is the best spot to transfer being a freshman. Like, it's not the biggest adjustment. These guys aren't so much bigger that you're going against. It's speed. He has the speed. He has the hype. I'm excited to watch this debut.
Rifles it down the middle. He's got the tight end. What a throw. Not a lot of room. He fits it in beautifully, and they've got it at the 30. Completing a forward pass was much like solving the Rubik's Cube for Michigan a year ago, but now, Jesse, they have the nation's top recruit in Bryce Underwood, and the key is to develop him.
Yes, because he is the future for Michigan. There is no question about it. We just saw just 2 seasons ago, when you've got a quarterback who's dynamic, who's highly recruited and developed, a guy like J.J. McCarthy, the sky's the limit for Michigan. You can win national championships. That's the hope for the Wolverines moving forward.
Looking for a man. It's Underwood. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Let's take a minute to talk about Michigan. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the threes. We need sixes.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
You see all of this movement in football now. All the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
They'll leave it with the lone back. Keeping it on the ground, trying to create a little space, and he was stopped in his tracks at the 3. Big noise in the big house with his huge third down play. On the run, it's McKinney. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. And the Lobos will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. There he goes. Open it up. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So here comes the Michigan offense. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll run the counter. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Throws to the tight end. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
On that third down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on fourth.
The Wolverines will come to the line to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catch in the middle, it's Marshall. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. He'll start this drive firing. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
We talked to the coaches coming into this one. They know field position was going to be a huge factor for them winning this one. They had a really nice punt earlier in this game. Great job getting down and covering it. Won't surprise me if they decide to play it safe again here on fourth.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Throwing right. Wide open downfield.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
On the run, it's Haynes. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
And the Wolverines really need to keep this drive alive on third down. He makes the catch. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. Third and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, third and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Offense in a bunch formation. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. He makes a grab. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Power ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And they finally lift the lid. Man, I didn't know if we were going to be 0-0 going into the half, going into the fourth quarter. The offense finally puts a drive together, breaks that seal. Excited to see now if this opens things up, calms people down, and lets them have a little more success.
Yep. It's a fake. Holder looking to throw. And they'll bring him down for the sack. And they swarm him under. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Back up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. That's caught. It's Buckley. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
From the gun on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. The Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Got some room to run. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To throw, it's Underwood. Shoots it to the left. It's incomplete, and it also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up of 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Snags it down the right side. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Michigan.
And how about him?
Oh, yeah.
Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it into a small, wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And
Boom!
the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Texas A&M is totally getting wrecked today. You bring Johnny Football back here in his prime, and even he wouldn't change the outcome of this one. They're trailing by 14 to UTSA. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Miller. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And this one will be stopped. No gain.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman
Spectre on
push some
here.
guy backwards and make some holes?
With the catch, it's Smith. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Smith. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to fire on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And the Lobos are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Lobos pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the gun, running back gets the give.
Called that shit.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's McKinney. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Big noise, big house. Trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Lobos will send out the punt unit. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. From the gun, the running back has it. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll line up for a second down play. Trying play action. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. They've got the first down. Mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. They've given up some big plays in this first half, and they're down on the scoreboard right now. Something positive needed to happen. Maybe that's the interception that changes the momentum in this game. It's now up to their offense to try and score some points here before the first half ends.
He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's McKinney. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Real smart play. Great job. Get the positive yards and then get your booty out of bounds.
Looking for room. It's McKinney. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Lobos!
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And he tacked on the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Dropping back, it's Underwood. Slings it downfield. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Man, an almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hands on another one. They are dialed in. They really got a good beat on this passing game.
Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Ann Arbor. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas in the booth at Michigan Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Wolverines will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Makes the grab. It's Buckley. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets...
There he goes! They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
How about the offense, man? Dialing up the screenplay on third down. They needed a play. Sometimes people like the screen, sometimes they don't. You got to call it at the right time. And they pick the right opportunity. They get the third down conversion and a new set of downs.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Lobos are moving quickly down the field. Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Lobos back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. The give on the inside. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Third down, red zone play, crowd alive. From the gun, wants to pass. They'll send out the kicker here. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. The lead is down to a field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes the Michigan offense back to the field.
Shit, hold up. Okay. Thinking we give it off to Marsh.
Looking to throw, it's Underwood.
Nope, we give it off to him.
Throws for the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Where's Marsh?
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got it down the left side. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them.
Yep, listen. That end.
They'll give it to the back. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down.
Man, what a great break on the ball, way to knock it down. But, man, this situation, they're almost in field goal range, had a chance to maybe take some points off of the board. That's a big play that we might circle back to later.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. RPO complete to open the drive. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Well, the offense tries to go RPO, but that time the quarterback and his intended target just couldn't hook it up.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. They get to him as he throws. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge 3rd down here in the big house. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Buckley. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Lobos will punt it away on 4th down. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And the returner is stopped. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Underwood. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Power football with the run. Looking for more. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, New Mexico. And that one will give them the lead.
And this is why you consistently run the football. A steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown run.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Pretty good job on that return. He goes out of bounds at the 32-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Catch in the middle, it's Marsh. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Grab near the marker, it's Marshall. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. After that encroachment penalty, it's now 1st and 5. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Caught close to the marker, it's McCulley. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Gives it on the option. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. It's Marsh. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
And he looks a little frazzled. And listen, I know he's been rushed and he's been hurried a little bit, but man, big mistakes. You know, 3 interceptions today. It's hard.
Touchdown, Wolverine! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Syracuse is going to walk off the field there inside the dome with a much-needed victory. They had this one circled on the calendars for some time, and regardless the score, that W has to feel good. All that speculation. Oh,
he's got some space. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Lobos come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Humphrey. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Lobos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And as he throws, incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Flying down the right side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Michigan. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his own 20. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Off the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He lobs one high down the left side. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. This offense has it with really good field position.
Marshall.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
I'll be honest, man, if I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Trying to bull his way in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. The give. more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, they were able to come out here week one and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
He'll try to tack on one more. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Lobos racing to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass on second down. Complete to the left. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Lobos! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Motion from the wideout. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. The short hands, it's McCulley. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Wolverines come to the ball, trying to pick up this third and short. Looking to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Takes it back to the 26-yard line as they come up with a big interception there. They'll go back to work on offense. Going right to work up top. Grabbed behind the line. It's Humphrey. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thomas. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Huge play here late, and this crowd is coming to help the defense. Has to get there to move the sticks. He will not get it. A fourth down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Finds his tight end. Turning on the Jets. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
QB now has over 400 yards passing, guys, and you got to give everybody else in his supporting cast a ton of credit. Receivers, great job running routes, catching the football, and this offensive line has been outstanding, giving him time to throw.
Touchdown, Michigan! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The Lobos want to crank the tempo. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Well, they take a shot down the field. It's another incompletion. It's really been that kind of story. This defense has made this guy earn it every single play. Really small windows to throw into. 1 touchdown pass. That's
lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Catch in the middle, it's Marshall. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Wolverines line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the 4th quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He'll take another shot here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And after this play, the cake will be baked. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man downfield. There he goes to the right. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown in the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute, get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now, to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of times.
That's why Michigan is fucking goated. Alright, guys, we're doing really good right now.
versus Michigan has a great sound to it. Two legendary programs with a long list of achievements. But somehow, the second time they've collided on a field, and the first since the 70s. How cool to see these two uniforms together on a field. He's got it inside the 15. The coverage team brings it down at the 26. So Oklahoma's offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. And the back now goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Mateer. It's caught on the crossing pattern. They're able to get him down. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So Michigan's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. They'll be met by a defensive front that has a couple of impact players on it. They get after the quarterback. They slow the run down. Really a nightmare to block.
Well, these guys are what it's all about. You want to build a great defense? Follow this blueprint right here. Big, strong, athletic defensive linemen. They're game wreckers, and they're lucky to have a couple of them up front. Going to be tough on this offense to try to hold up at the line of scrimmage.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Off-play action. He's looking to throw. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup. The Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Simpson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Defense is coming after him. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. The Sooners will have to kick it away. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. What a sag by the senior.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
That's caught. It's Morgan. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The catch is made inside the 10.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
And the Wolverines looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, they found the matchup here, Chris, on 4th down. A gutsy call, and it pays off. Love this one-on-one matchup. The receiver wins that battle, and the quarterback put it right on the money.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. It's a fake. They've got the tight end open. And he'll be stopped short. The lead is still 6. Remember that decision. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up with the 24. Handoff running right. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid game.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that one.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Scanning the field. It's Mateer. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. The Sooners churn out another first down. And the quarterback keeps it here. And it just gets back to the line of scrimmage. That'll do it for the first quarter of play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
Okay, that was a solid
Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
We've shoved the rushing yards way the fuck back. So I'm not upset about
They've
that.
flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter.
Linebacker
Offense setting
flips
up for a
all
second down
defensive
play.
spread, and we're gonna guess this is gonna be a pass.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Get another sack, return middle.
And the Sooners will have to kick this away.
Boom. We just lock him down.
And the returner will be brought down. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Fires quickly to the left. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. 2nd and 10 here. They're going to run it. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Fires it to the left side. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get it. But you've got time, way too early in this game, to go for it on 4th and a mile.
Tight end makes the grab. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Sooners looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback keeps the football. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Sooners.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do. And this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last time they went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Important 2nd down play coming up. Wants to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Klein. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that previous play. Looking to throw here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Offense moving closer to the line of gain after that catch. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. Finds room at the 30. It's good for 1st down yardage. Set up at the 26 now. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw to the left. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12. A red zone opportunity. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Pressure is coming. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Looking to the end zone. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Wolverines! No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Turn starts inside the 15. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Orders from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down. The drive has now reached the 35. The Sooners will come to the line to crank up the tempo. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That is broken up and incomplete. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. After the incompletion, 2nd down now from the 35. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Looking to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Gibson. And the defense smothers him for no gain. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down. 1st down and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. They bring him down after a short gain there.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Throws to the tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Stop right there, but it's 1st and goal at the 5. And the Sooners hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Scanning the field. It's Mateer. And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, that's how you close a half up. And what a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after this throw for 6.
Extra point puts it in front by 1. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick throw to the left. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Deep ball falling away. And it's hauled in. What a catch. It's another big play by the senior quarterback. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quick throw to the left side. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Sooners will kick it off to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Looking for his big tight end. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Well, the rough game for this quarterback continues. They have to start putting the pieces together in this passing game, or this deficit is going to get a lot worse.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? They'll run it with the draw play. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again. Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Ending off on the draw play. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Zips it down the middle. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. It's a quarterback keeper. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
They'll give it to the back. Quick juke to get free. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Sooners.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Remember last time, looked for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Back to pass. It's Keene. He's running out of time here. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They drag him down after a big game. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
Well, that was a bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. The mechanics were a bit shaky.
2nd down after the incompletion. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
He's looking to scramble. Tried to use his legs to make the 1st down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a 4th down call. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the miss leaves it an 8-point margin. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42.
Chris, you and I were on the field in warm-ups. We saw this guy hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and actually went over. So we know that he has the leg to make this kick. Think he got enough on it.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the 2nd down play. The DB's backing off from the line now. Look out. Powerful running into the secondary. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. That's an important 1st down on that running play. To throw, it's Mateer. He's got it in the open. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Sooners have 1st and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he's got it! Touchdown, Oklahoma!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And receiver running a route like this.
Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who
this board